From the East Tennessee Weather Center, here's your afternoon weather update with meteorologist Mike Witcher.
Well, an overcast, gray day around East Tennessee, and it's got that cooler feel to the air as well. But we're still tracking in the possibility of a couple of light sprinkles before the day is over. Thanks to a cold front off to our west, that cold front's going to continue to work our direction. And so as it does so, it's going to spark off some of these spotty showers and maybe a few thunderstorms overnight tonight as the actual cold front swings its way on through. So we pick up our timeline at the lunch hour. We've got a batch of some very light rain that's been working its way across the northern plateau. Looks more impressive on the futurecast than what is meeting the eye here at the surface. But as we get into the afternoon, again, not a whole lot of activity. So don't let it affect your outdoor plans. But there's the cold front. The cold front's going to usher in heavier rain showers overnight tonight. So not a ton of rain through the rest of the day today, but can't rule out a couple of light showers or a few sprinkles. High temperatures will be cooler than what we've been recently. We'll be in the 60s and low 70s, so a little bit closer to those seasonal averages, but still trending above average. And that's going to make for an above average evening as well. By 7 o'clock, we're at 67, dropping down to 64 by 8 o'clock here tonight. So let's continue our future cast because overnight tonight, here comes the cold front. And the cold front's going to spill in some scattered showers, some thunderstorms. Everybody has a good chance of getting some sort of rainfall through the overnight hours, and that's going to make for a wet start to our Monday. But if you're heading off to the Veterans Day parade on Monday, looks like increase in sunshine and some nice, quiet, dry weather conditions with cooler temperatures. And the front is actually going to produce some decent rain, so not a ton throughout the day today, but overnight tonight we could pick up an additional quarter to half an inch of rainfall before all is said and done. So that 30% chances for some light sprinkles and some light showers today. 20% first thing in the morning, that should be it. And then sunshine for our Tuesday, Wednesday. With our another storm system heading our way on Thursday, it's likely to be relatively moisture starved. You can see as we get to our Thursday, not a ton more rain going to be added to the forecast, and we won't see any more from our Friday, Saturday into our Sunday of next week. More seasonable weather is on the way, though. We're back down into the 60s and low 70s. Average high is still 62, so we're still trending 5 to nearly 10 degrees above average until we get into Thursday and Friday, at which point those temperatures come down just a little bit closer to those seasonal averages. The dew points fall as well. We've been in the 50s and 60s for dew points, which has kept our morning lows in the 50s and 60s, but dew points coming on down, that's going to allow us to have a little bit more seasonal morning lows. Average morning low for this time of year is 40 degrees. So it should be much chillier. But looking ahead, the Climate Prediction Center is still predicting the possibility of above average temperatures and the possibility of average to maybe slightly above average precipitation over the next couple of weeks. Here's that 7-day forecast. Temperatures cool down into the low 60s, maybe even some upper 50s by Thursday along the Cumberland Plateau and Tri-Cities. Everywhere else should stay in the 60s and 70s over the next 7 days. And, of course, you can always track the light rain showers with the interactive radar using the East Tennessee Weather app. It gives you current, past, and future radar of 2 hours. No other apps really do that. Get your daily forecast weather updates, 1 minute with which your current 7 days, day parts, you name it, you can get it. And access to the only 24-hour weather channel right here in our own backyard. All right, we sure hope you have a great rest of your Sunday. Your next weather update's coming up at 6 o'clock as we prepare for the work week. See you then.